Hello. Thanks for dropping in on Pinewood Forest. How's your day going? I do hope life is treating you well. I've moved on another day. We've cleared a load of trees from the top of the grass field up here. So that's, and we fertilised the grass as well. We should have some Napa cabbage to sell. Oh, Napa cabbage to sell. Yeah, we'll sell that in a bit. But I collected all these trees. I think I was 256 trees last time, was I? So 276 now. So yeah, we've knocked down a fair few more trees in order to kind of get space to cut out the grass field, which we're going to do at the top of there. You'll see that in a moment. I'm going to sell these, then I'm actually going to speed time up, because as you can see, it's as foggy as anything again. Now, have I parked this in the trigger? Triggers aren't showing. I know why the triggers aren't showing. I was doing some other stuff. General settings, that's what we want. Interactive zone markers. I like those. They make my life so much easier. No, don't quit the game. That's the one. Let's see how much we get for these 12 trees or whatever it was. 20,000. Woohoo. That'll do. It all sold, didn't it? Oh no, it didn't. It didn't all sell. Look. Shocking. Get off. Come on. Why won't that move? There you go. Get in there and get sold. How much were you worth? 107. There you go. So we need to go and get the plough. Got 83,000. We're heading very much towards getting those cows. Let's go and grab. Let's go and get the plough. Them noisy sheep. I thought about doing an L-shaped grass field, but I think if I extend it as far as I can at this moment in time, that should do us. Let's check on. Oh no, I wasn't. I didn't think. I thought I was going to clip that then. Anyway, never mind. We'll do that repair after. Come on, look the right way. That's it. So you can see where I've marked. Oh no, you can't, can you? There's too much fog. Come on, clear off fog. That's it. There we go. Slow it back down again. So you can see across there. We're now going to do up this side. And again, I'll do a lot of the tidying up off screen. Steer that round there. Not a big job, but a necessary job. Need to zoom in a bit and see what I'm doing better. So I'll pull it just past the end of there. Create fields, and away we go. So I'll not worry about the outside too much, because I want to make sure I leave that really good apron between the grass on the barley field. I say the edging I can do a bit later. It's just really to get the main space marked out. And you know me, it doesn't matter if I overshoot, because I'll be getting the paintbrush out and tidying it all up after. So I'm not that desperate to get it exact. I'll get it as exact as I can, but don't really need to beat myself up about it. As near as I dare. Right, we'll do the other side as well, so that I'm not going to overshoot. Slow down. I need to go that fast. So yes, it's going to be a chunky field. I put some new sheds in. When I say put them in, I've put the mod in. I think there's, is it old style sheds or something, I think they're called. There's a pack on mod hub, so I've stuck those in. Oops, forward please. Thank you. Don't know what angle it's on, a 180 yet. It moves so easily though. 180.3, it's near enough. I'm not touching it. It's not moving. Usually it kind of loses a bit of speed. A bit of direction. Right, we'll come to there. This then should be, is it 90 or 270 going this way? More like 270, yeah, thought so. See, I knew angles would come in useful sometime in my life that I learnt at school. 60 years ago, something like that, was it? No, not quite 60, maybe like 50. Cool, putting years on myself then. Yeah, we aren't giving any secrets away. Mr. Species and I are 3 years apart. I'm the younger. That's all I'm saying, like, you know what I mean? And the only reason I know that is he's the same age of my elder sister. So there you go. These strange things that happen in life when people from across the world are the same age of members of your family. Right, so, like I said, I'll do all the tarting up off screen. We'll just get this whacked out now. Then we can sell off some more of that Napa cabbage. It's not time for selling wool yet. That doesn't look too bad actually. Might not be much tidying up to do. Like I said, I do all that screen, it's a bit fiddly and I just like it looking neat. I'll get my hoe, my rake and my spade out, you know, and just tidy up the edges. This will just give us a lot better idea of how big this needs to be. Or, well, not how big it needs to be, but how big it's gonna be. Yeah, we've definitely not doubled it, but oh, I was running my Thornton farm the other day and I missed the sell date for the barley that I had in my silos. Awful, I was a month out, lost quite a bit of money on that, but I couldn't leave it all year, I needed some money in, so yeah, still running Thornton, still not got the sheep. That's the next project, but once I kind of move it on a bit I will throw in another updated episode for you. And it's interesting, there's still a number of people who are still having issues since the updates. I'm not sure why. It might be on different platforms, it might be some of the console players. Find somebody, it wouldn't start up, somebody else went in and all the vehicles had vanished and things like that. Yeah, some very strange stuff going on. But anyway, hey ho. And I know I've heard at least 2 people who said they've left this version of the game. They've reverted back to 22. And in fact, if you go on Twitch, I used to have a Twitch stream, but my internet's not good enough to do it now. But if you go on Twitch, you'll find there are some people still playing 17, still actually streaming. I don't know whether they get any views, but I'm not. That's not a reflection on their ability to stream. But clearly, a lot of people still playing earlier versions of the game. I suppose I'm in a fortunate position that I'm able to buy all these new versions. But for some people, I suppose they get one version of it, and sometimes no compulsion. Perhaps not like me, drawn into the need to have the latest version of it. So 83, we need 100,000 for the cows. So, and like I say, if I'm having to shift 12 trees to do that, it's just going to get a bit same old, same old. We can borrow money. I have said that. I don't mind borrowing money, and it might be that we, once we feel we've got enough feedstuffs in, then I might actually bite the bullet and borrow some dosh and get the cows in. And then obviously when we start selling milk, then we'll have some more income. And obviously once we turn all this barley into flour, that's going to bring in a chunk of money. And I'll get the drone out and we'll throw the drone up after and have a bird's eye view of where this is up to. But I'm not going to drag my feet with this. I'm going to get all this finished off screen, and then literally we can get through a few months, get to a point where we can start harvesting again, really. Get to early spring and get some bales done. That's the thing with homestead maps with no contracts. It is a bit slow work. But at the moment on ModHub, there's not really any maps that's grabbed me. I've looked on King Mods, and there are a few maps on there that have perhaps need a bit closer inspection. It's always the downloading process of trying to get around. Sometimes it's advertising pop-ups, but it works most of the time. And I've not had that many mods off there, but the ones I haven't crashed the game or anything like that. It's and sometimes the mods that I get off there, and they're not on the mod, well, I always look on ModHub first. But there must be about 10 maps on there that aren't on ModHub. But again, you never know the integrity of the map, so maybe it's not the same kind of testing that, like this one doesn't have any sound on it. Oh, the worker was actually going to plough it for me then. That was nice of them, wasn't it? Because there was a gap in between, I think they were going to finish off that bit of ploughing, I think. But anyway, caught the hire a worker button. Run through that. That's it. You can do it. Hopefully that will get both sides of that. I think so. That's lovely. There we go, look at that. We will tidy it up, like I say, off screen. That's a bit of fiddly diddly. So, go to that. Flight mode, please, thank you. Press that, and away we go. So, there we go. Yeah, that's a fair old chunk now, isn't it? That's not a bad sized grass field, that. Down we go. That's it. Go and stick this away. Go and shift some Napa cabbage. I say I'll just run round and get that seeded and fertilised and limed and all that kind of jazz. The next time you come in, hopefully we'll be near a harvest time. Either for grass, getting some grass cut, for silage or whatever. Yeah, you've got to be really careful getting that into there. Ah, you idiot. Yeah, well. There we go. I'll paint that out sometime. Like now, actually. What we could do is we could do an emergency repair, couldn't we? An emergency repair. I wasn't thinking then. I'm an old dealer. Come on, where are you? Construction. Yeah, let's do an emergency repair under there. Let's make it look like it's got half job Harry in to come and finish it off. There you go. How's that? Yeah, I've had to put new grit down because if you look, it's where the plough dug into the ground. We've had to do a bit of a rough repair. Right, the other tractor, please. Yeah, so repairs. Since I put that repair mod in, they're only still needing half repair. And where are we? In third year, I think now. Oh, don't leave that behind. Come on, your act together. That picked up. Go. Yeah, we're alright for water, alright for feed, and there's not a full pallet of wool. Yeah, that's a good old size field. That we'll get that tidied up off screen. Now we'll check the price of Napa cabbage. It probably still is this place that's the bestest price. Prices. For Napa. Napa cabbage. So sell everything. It's 331. Small farmers kiosk is 346. Right, we're going to the village shop. I know that small farmers kiosk will always offer me more than what it says on the screen, but when it's it's not higher. I was going to say, if the other shop, if that was 355, then I'd sell it at the village shop, but it's not. It's 346. Sorry, I looked at those figures incorrectly. So we're still going to get more for it here than we would at the other two places. Just got to watch with that field. Don't want to be driving onto that crop. Zoom in. Steady. Oh. On 1 and 2, and then 3 and 4. So what are they offering? I always like looking at this. It's always intrigues me why the money is always higher than it says. Napa cabbage. So they're offering us 3, 4, 6. Let's see what we get. $4.15. There you go. Premium prices. 84,000. We're doing very well. You come on. Get it under. Scroll that down there. And we'll give this tractor a wash thing. I don't think this one needs much of a wash, but we can have a look at that. This is looking a bit grimy. Oh, I didn't look in the sales screen. Not that we necessarily want to buy anything, but percentage wise. Oh yes, one of them vans. Yeah, we always wanted one of them pickups. Swing this back over here. That'll do just there. Ouvre les portes. That's not German either. I did start the engine. Doesn't make any noise, that's what a noise is. Ooh, there we go, look. Do 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 do. The Vanishing Man. Yee. It's more like a grey muck this than a soil type muck in it. Doesn't take long to clean it though, does it? Well, let's give the quickie arms a quick wash off. That looks alright. Nope, not that one. Just move nearer the vehicle I want. That's the one. Go. We'll bring the Johnny Deere over and give that a clean. So there's a fair bit of wool to sell next year, which is a good thing. And like I say, once we get to barley harvest, and it'll probably be next spring before we can have cows anyway, because I've got some silage bales. I've not much hay though, so I don't really want to risk not having any hay to feed them. In you get. Oh yeah, it is looking a bit grubby. Grubbier than I thought actually. The windows didn't seem to be that mucky, but the rest of the vehicle is. Yeah, it cleans very quickly. Both of them do. That's nice, isn't it? Don't you feel better for that? Why can't I get in it now? Why can't I? Huh? Oh, now I can. Very strange. The Vanishing Man. I don't really have ginger hair in real life. My hair is now silver. One of them silver surfers. But folks, looking at the clock, even by my standards, this is a short episode. But like I said, we're just that time of year when there's not a lot to do. But I didn't want to just do all that stuff and say, oh look what I've done. But I'll get it all tidied up and tidied up off screen. Then like I say, we can get through to actually cutting some grass, and then we can start putting some cows in and make some silage and some hay and start getting that done. So, thanks for dropping in. Do all the YouTubey stuff, and we will catch you later.